What's up YouTube? This is Penn. Welcome back to the channel. So I'm on my NVIDIA Shield and I'm just going to be talking about some demo content and why it's important to sometimes use demo content instead of movies sometimes to maybe fine tune some settings to your liking or to just test out what your television is capable of. Now, let me bring up my settings menu and hopefully this shows on camera better this time. I adjusted some more settings. So I'm in the movie picture mode. Movie is my favorite picture mode. Let me just scroll through. So that's filmmaker. That's dynamic. You see it blows the colors. It just makes the picture quality dreadful. That's standard, eco, and then there's movie. All right, so movie's my favorite, and then I made some custom selections on top of that. So these are my HDR 10 settings and HDR 10 plus settings. The Shield don't support HDR 10 plus, so normally this would be identical on my Apple TV. Instead, the color will be maybe 17 instead of 19 because the Apple TV has a little bit more color pop out of the box than a NVIDIA Shield. So in that case, you'll just have to know your media player and what to set up. And, it's based on your liking at the end of the day. It's not based on no one else's. It's based on what you like. Y'all know I like my color pop. So my color space is native and I'm in BT 2020. I'm just not messing around. Spent over $3K on this TV. So, yeah, after spending, so much money on this, I figured might as well get the best out of it. So this is a HDR10 Life Untouched demo. I think this is like by Sony or something, but I'm gonna go ahead and play this. This is about 3 minutes. Now, this is a Just Player app, so it doesn't have the automated refresh rate switching. But for these demos, they're just mainly just the view, show off the color, and the camera is just not picking up on what I'm seeing in real life. It's nowhere near, by the way. But you can get a sense of how your TV is functioning. So let me bring up the menu here. And then if I decided that I want to decrease some color, I can. I know that 18 will probably be the sweet spot for me on the Shield. You know what? I really haven't. I know that the contrast enhancer, it's going to basically make the picture pop a little bit more. But I find it, for me, having it off works best on this QD-OLED panel. But once again, it is going to be on personal preference. Whatever you decide to do is totally up to you. Yeah, this TV so far has been flawless when it comes to the eARC. I haven't had any dropouts. I'm using all Belkin cables. If you've seen my community tab, you might have seen me talk about Belkin and how the Apple, they use that cable exclusively when it comes with their development of their new Apple TV media players. And on the channel, I promoted Ruri Pro, and I'm cool with them guys, but I'm always try to look out for the people as well. Belkin is just overall cheaper. It's more affordable than Ruri Pro when it comes to HDMI cables. So right now, I'm just trying them out, and I haven't had no issues. So that's just something to think about, food for thought. You don't always have to spend the most money on HDMI cables to get a premium quality experience. So what's going on here is that green is a green like I've never, it's just pops, man. Just like this thing is just on another level, quite honestly. The next panel technology that I'm looking forward to is micro LED, and that's supposed to have all the pros of OLED, but none of the cons, like burn-in. You don't have to worry about pixel shifting technology or logo luminance and things like that. You just have a superior um, panel versus mini LED on the market. So let me go to my next one. So I have my stuff in folders. So this is different stuff like AVC high temp profile, um, bit rate testing, Dolby True HD. My camera's probably messing up. Yeah, it's just definitely. Let me get into I'm just looking at the recording. Let me get into something right quick. Okay, I stopped that. So I apologize for that. I didn't notice it immediately. I am on a smartphone, so just be aware of that. And I am looking into some better equipment. Just so you know, I'm gonna play this HDR10 Sony Bravia OLED. So this is a demo that they played on Sony OLED. Get into that. Oh, let me just rewind that. There we go. There we go. Colors, man. The colors on this Joker is insane. I'm telling you. Yeah. Like for me, after purchasing this and owning both the LG panel WOLED, WRGB, I prefer the QD OLED and all of its pros and benefits, just over what Dolby Vision brings to the table. I mentioned this in the past, and this is me having both technologies. So I'm speaking from an owner's perspective, not from any sort of agenda or anything. I'm just keeping it real. Man, that looks like spectacular. Like how you see all the different reflections and the light and all the different colors. Like this thing is a beast. All right, now that's over with. So it's always good. And in terms of where to get demo content, when it comes to testing out your new television, well, one place to start off with is YouTube. YouTube, when I first got this television, I definitely hooked up the Apple TV to it because, for one, I don't plan on having my Samsung connected to the internet. So I wasn't going to use Tizen. So I wasn't going to go that route. And the Shield does not support HDR when it comes to YouTube. It's outdated hardware. It does need a hardware refresh, but it's still good enough for home theater use today. It's just some things that they dropped the ball with in some categories, in my personal opinion. So YouTube is one place, and in terms of specific demos, you could email me, and I'll send you the direct link if you want the demo link or the files. It wouldn't be in charge in that perspective. So let's see. I think it was one more. Now these Dolby Vision ones, they're going to play, but the colors are going to be off because Samsung does not support Dolby Vision. So I still have these files on a hard drive because I have Dolby Vision televisions. So I have something for everything. I even have HDR10 Plus. The Shield don't support HDR10 Plus, but this TV does. So this would be something that I would play on an Apple, for example, or Dune or Zadu. So let me do this. All right, there's an iPhone 11 video. Let's try that one out. Never seen this one before. All right. So a video taken from an iPhone, this is the quality that you can typically expect. You see the colors, things like that. It looks like if it's during the day or something, it looks like real life. So it definitely captured the color pretty accurately, in my opinion. Looks like real life. It's shot outside, so you know they would say things like, "Oh, Samsung just oversaturates. The colors look fake." Well, you can go in and dial it back. Colors look fine. Like, chill out. Oh, the colors. Yeah, what about it? They definitely hold the crown when it comes to brightness and the color. When it comes to these QD OLED panels, for sure. I mean, say what you want, but it is what it is. Um, let's try this. The HDR10 LG Cinematic Jazz. This is a popular demo because I've seen this being played on YouTube. Just beautiful, beautiful. So this is like a video where I'm just talking through. I got the sound, is currently muted because I don't know potentially what I'm going to run into in terms of copyright. But showing demos on YouTube has been pretty safe for me so far. I've been showing demos for quite a while, actually. Oh yeah, like that's and this is a good demo material too. So when you are testing your television, make sure you go on YouTube and then make sure you download some custom files as well. That's going to be in a native 4K resolution. It's not going to be no compression. It's going to give you your HDR formats and it's going to give you your uncompressed audio as well. When you saw my categories earlier in the video, I got a little bit of everything just to test out my various media players, just to see if they're up to par in terms of, my expectations, in terms of like what I want, not what the industry wants, the director, me, because I'm the one that's going to be watching this Joker. So I need to test out what works and what don't work. That's the whole point. Now, I'm not the most professional reviewer. I'm not the most scripted. But when it comes to this hardware, I do my thing. I break it down how I want to present it. And I'm consistent. Consistency is something that you will want to have when it comes to YouTube. So if you want to be a product reviewer, if you want to start doing hardware-based videos, you want to talk about tech, one of the things is being consistent. Now, you don't have to have everyday uploads, but set a plan, stop making excuses and, get the job done. A lot of this stuff I'm doing after work. So I'm putting in the time, I'm putting in the hours, and someday it'll pay off. That's all I'll say. Let's see. So you see how I got my stuff broken down, like DTS, Dolby Vision, HDR 4K, True HD 7.1, bitrate testing, AVC High 10. This is just anime. Now, these are not going to play on here, but these will play on Kodi. So I have that installed on my Shield as well. That plays almost every format you throw at it. So I just use this because this is more straightforward for the video purposes. So you know how that go. Is it one more? I think that's it. Yeah, I think that's about it. It's a 4K one down there. But yeah, this is how I have my stuff set up. And, you know, if you want to wow your friends and family, you can always go on YouTube. If you get yourself a nice television, nice quality television set, you can go on YouTube and watch the free videos in HDR and then tweak the settings. And then I'm telling you, it's breathtaking. Definitely breathtaking. So this is Penn signing out. Thank you for watching. And my camera is messing up again. All right. Peace out. Goodbye.